Hello viewers, thank you for tuning into my video. I am Replay, and do you know what grinds my gears about first-person shooter games? Well, one thing that irks me probably the most in a first-person shooter that happens on occasion, and I really hate it when it happens, is just that time when you feel like someone's gonna pop through this doorway or come past this wall, so you sit there, aim, and wait so you have the first trigger pull when they pop out. You sit there for minutes on end and you realize you gotta go contribute to the game or something like that. You go do something to actually go get a kill. In that one split second that you finally decide to start moving, turn your gun, that someone pop out, like, I don't know, they're standing there and knew that you were looking right at them and waiting for that second that your head was going to turn before they popped out and got you. And that's what irks me the most. You sat there and waited for 2 minutes, 3 minutes, whatever, then you're like, I'll just go kill someone else since no one's gonna pop out of here. And the 1 second you start looking away, does someone pop out, and they get to have the cheeky kill because you decided to move on. It's like, well, gee, it could have been sooner, or if I waited longer, would he have ever possibly have came out himself? Or was he literally just, no, I was there waiting for me to move? Who the heck knows? But another thing that grinds my gears is I've come to find out when I started playing Siege when it first came out is pretty much turns out that it doesn't matter what first-person shooter game it is, someone's always gonna feel the need to spawn kill, and I don't know why. I never really do that. I want them to come to me. I want to go find them or something like that. Not poke my head out of a window where they don't expect it, or go run into their spawn on the other end of the map and either hide and wait for them to spawn to get the cheeky kill. When I believe when someone does something like that, maybe they may know where they're coming from, because that's all they can do. Remember spawn points. They can remember a spawn point to look at it and not even give the enemy team a chance to enjoy the game. But I guess they're not that good at the game themselves. They literally have to spawn kill in order to get anything accomplished, or else they're probably going to get owned if they let people in the building or onto the map beyond spawn point. So I think it's just kind of a cheeky thing. Maybe sometimes on occasion it'd be fun or whatever, but it's not 100% fun. Even me trying to do it, whenever I rarely try to do it, it's not that fun. Oh wow, I got someone on spawn, so now what? That's 3 less people immediately before they have a chance. So I'm just sitting there waiting to figure out where the other 2 are at. So I'm wasting 3 out of the 4 minutes waiting for the opposing team to try and figure out the odds that are against them to 2v5, because I chopped down 3 of their people without them having a chance. That's not really fun for me when I do it, and it's not fun when I see other people that are my teammates doing it, and it's definitely not fun when it just happens. I don't know why I can't freaking go in. Feel free to freaking shoot me or whatever when you see me running down the hallway or something like that, but you need to poke your head out a window in order to kill me, because you can remember the spawn point, but you can't come up with a tactic to flank me and drop my butt. That's just, I feel like you don't have that much skill. You have remembrance of a spawn point, but you don't have skill. And dude, just get some skill. You don't always have to spawn kill somebody, because it's not fun to, especially the people that get spawn killed. It's nice to know that they weren't allowed to do anything because you felt the need to do that, and it's just stupid and irking to me no matter what, and to a lot of people, when someone just gets randomly spawn killed by somebody because the opposing team felt like they needed to do that because they can't do it otherwise. They can't run and gun, they can't flank or pull off any tactic, which is just really kind of stupid. And one final thing that grinds my gears about first-person shooters is snipers, or sniper rifles, marksman snipers. I don't 100% get what is with snipers being in every first-person shooter game. Yes, it is a type of gun, but in a majority of games, I guess, especially Call of Duty, I don't get why you would need a sniper rifle or a marksman rifle in order to get a kill. It's basically what I've heard. It's basically like a portable hand cannon. That easy one kill most of the time in most games. It's that easy one shot kill on somebody. No matter how hard you're trying, you can hit their toe. They're dying one shot. You don't need to hit the head because the sniper rifle's that powerful. But with that, I don't understand. Such a big gun that's mostly meant to have scopes that are way down range, like to have a 4x or 12x zoom. It just doesn't make sense to have a gun that by default you're forced to look through an optic that's way down range, and you don't really need to look that far. The best sight for me on a game would be the iron sight for a sniper rifle. Yet in the first-person shooter games, they make the iron sight the last sight that you can get for a sniper rifle. And so I don't want to go through the 4x and the 12x zoom scopes because I really don't need to look that far. It's kind of an eyesore, and it just bugs me that I have to look. I'm looking at, up close and enhanced on a spot in order to get somebody, when really I don't need that. I just need some kind of regular red dot sight or iron sight. So I don't get sniper rifles in games like Call of Duty, but I can understand sniper rifles in certain games like Battlefield. Battlefield is the best example of snipers being appropriate for a first-person shooter game, because you can literally be on one end of the map to the other, and as long as you, for count, bullet drop, have the right zoom scope, so you can actually see the person on the other end of the map. And trust me, them Battlefield maps are big, so the appropriate scope, take into account bullet drop, you can shoot somebody in 1 or 2 shots. That's an appropriate time for a sniper rifle, and you can get someone halfway across the map or across the entire map. But maps being so close and sometimes claustrophobic, that you really don't need a sniper rifle that makes you see a 4x zoom optic downrange, when really an iron sight is just all you need. But iron sight isn't allowed until you have leveled up the gun this much. I'd rather not look down a 4x scope every time for the next 30 days of grinding just to get to iron sight. It doesn't make sense. You literally have to, in games like Call of Duty, learn how to do quick scopes or no scopes. And I'm definitely one of those people that's not good at doing something like that. You literally have to learn that in something like Call of Duty to actually get an appropriate kill without being one of those people that sit in a corner looking down the 4x scope, waiting for someone to cross through the quarter-inch gap that your scope can see. But that's what grinds my gears about first-person shooters. Snipers, I just don't 100% understand. Call of Duty, bad example of letting snipers be in there. Battlefield, perfect example, because it's such a huge map and so appropriate for a sniper rifle to be used. But I hope you guys enjoyed my rambling, because that's what grinds my gears. And if you enjoyed my rambling, thank you so much for listening to my nonsense. And I hope you like and subscribe. And until next time, keep calm and game on.